But in your mind, what's wrong with rape? Of course, we both believe it's wrong, but what's wrong with it? What's happening in rape that makes it wrong?
Hi everyone, what's up, Clevy Nation? Welcome back to the channel. If you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Clevy and it is so nice to meet you. You guys, we are jumping quickly into the video before us today, and this is Pastor Refutes Protester. It's about to get interesting. If you're ready to this with me, smash the like button, share this video, and let's get started.
How you doing? I'm Jeff. Hey, what's your name? Hey.
He made this sign. I thought maybe he might want to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess maybe why are you here today?
For the hopefully the repeal of the two senators that are going to cross the aisle and get this abortion law settled for the women of Arizona.
Okay.
Okay,
So
this is
you
Arizona.
would want
Okay.
to see abortion as not a crime.
Right.
Why?
Oh, for the women who can't legally be able to abort their babies, by having to go to another state or doing it themselves with a coat hanger,
Okay.
the options that they have are very limited. They're trying to get the pill that's coming up pretty soon. That they're going to stop that, and just a lot of reasons that the abortion.
So you do believe that
Okay, so he has stated his reasons, and now when I saw the title, I was like, Pastor Refutes Protester. I didn't know what was going on, until we played the video, and it has to do around abortion. And at the bottom, bottom right corner, you can see endabortionnow.com. Okay, now this is a very interesting topic. It's one that I see being discussed every single day. And as a woman watching this video right now, I definitely have my own intake. And so I want to ask this question to everyone. If we are putting, because if we are tabling this matter from the angle of Christianity, abortion is a sin. So that cancels everything you want to talk about. That cancels everything you want to talk about, right? So for a second, if we're keeping that aside and we're like, should abortion be a crime or not a crime? I've seen different cases, different scenarios being brought up concerning abortion. So many different scenarios, oh my God. And that would make you think and rethink and think about the answer you're about to give, right? We all know all of those crazy scenarios. But should abortion be a crime or not a crime? I think the other time we learned that France, right? We learned that France now has legalized abortion, right? And so should it be a crime or should it not be a crime? Because I know a lot of people are coming from the angle is of my body, my choice. I can do whatever I want to do. There are some people where, medically speaking, just carrying that child is a threat to your own life, right? There's so many angles and twists and turns to it. It is never a straight line. That's what I want people to understand. It is never a straight line with this issue. But let me know what's your own opinion. What do you think? Do you think it should be a crime? And if it is, please let me know your reason in the comment section. If it isn't, if it shouldn't be a crime, please also let me know in the comment section. As always, please rest us be respectful. Thank you.
a woman should be able to take the life of her child in her womb
Yes,
You
yeah.
do.
It's the woman's choice, not the government's.
to kill her child in the womb. Well,
You can put it that way.
You said,
You can put it that way, right?
So why do you believe that it's right for anyone to take the life of a human being in the womb?
Okay, so that is what I said. That if you're coming from Christianity angle, it will always be a no. All right. If we are coming from the angle, that is why we find people. Honestly, this topic is it's a very deep topic. Honestly, that's why sometimes you find people who have done abortions who are Christians and they feel the guilt for life. Sometimes even when you make them know that, oh, it wasn't their fault or whatever happened, because it is never a straight line, you guys. You see people feel guilt for life. We have scientists coming to, I'm in the medical field, right? And so we have scientists who come in to say it is not yet a human being yet. Like, there is so many twists and turns to it. So many. It is never a straight line. So let us know. Let's talk.
Well, you're narrowing it down to the womb. The government takes people's lives, for crimes of other sorts. They put them in the electric chair, gas them, hang them,
Sure.
chop their heads off. There's all
But
kinds
what
of
is what is the child in the womb done to deserve capital punishment?
rape would be an instance that, incense,
Well, can I ask you
know.
this? You bring up a good point with rape, and I believe rape is an abomination, and I believe that rapists deserve the death penalty personally because it's such a wicked crime against a woman.
Oh, yes.
But in your mind, what's wrong with rape? Of course, we both believe it's wrong, but what's wrong with it? What's happening in rape that makes it wrong?
Well, it's a physical overpowerment of a woman that most times she's not able to fend off the attacker.
Yeah.
And it's a brutalization, something that
Brutalization of another human being.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Is it doing something to her body that they ought not to do? They shouldn't do?
Exactly.
And so is it taking advantage of another person's body against their will?
Yes.
Yes.
And something that would stay with them too.
Yeah.
It's not just ends there and you get over it.
Sure. Oh gosh, yes.
Trauma.
Absolutely. I'm a pastor. I've dealt with a lot of people with the trauma of rape. It's a horrible thing. But you admit that what rape is the violation of another human being's body against their will. What's in the womb is fully human from fertilization. It's a biological fact. It's not just a biblical fact, it's a biological fact. But what's happening in abortion is it's the overpowering. The mother is overpowering the child and doing things to their body that they ought not to do alongside the abortionist. So if you're against rape, shouldn't you be fundamentally against abortion as well?
I can't answer that question. Or I'm not going to answer that question.
Do you see that
I see this as a
inconsistency?
trap for something later on down the road here. A question that you're
Well, I'm
gonna,
just- I'm-
I ask you not to ambush me on.
Well, I'm not ambushing you. You're walking around with
Well,
grabbing.
I can leave right now if you want me to.
No,
If you
no, no.
want me to,
I'm excited to have a
will.
conversation with you.
Well, I'll
but
have
I would just
conversation.
challenge you to think about that because you seem like a very sweet man, very passionate man, and of course you hate and abhor something like rape. But the violation of rape, what makes it so wrong, is precisely what's happening in abortion. It's taking advantage of another person's body against their will. It's one human being violating another human being against their will. So you and I are both opposed to rape. But in principle, what's happening in abortion is the same thing happening in rape. It's of a different kind, but it's one human being doing to another human being's body something they have no permission to do. It's violating them. And you brought up the issue of rape, and it's a good point. Like, what do you do in instances of rape where a woman is raped, she becomes pregnant? I'll say at the start of that, I have friends who are the products of rape, and I'm so glad they weren't killed. But I don't believe we should create a second victim. We already have one victim, the mother. What we should do is surround her, support her, help her, and we should pursue the rapist with the full extent of the law and not to create a second victim by punishing the child of the rapist.
I follow you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate the conversation.
Okay.
What's your name again?
Lewis.
Lewis, great to meet you, man.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very interesting conversation. So that's what I would also love to hear, your own thoughts and opinions and what you think about this matter. Because honestly, it is such a dicey situation. If you tend to want to approach this like it is a straight line, you can see this, you can see that. People will bring up different instances for you. And just like that man, you would be put in so many different, trap and boxes, and you're like, let's not start. All right. So, what do you think about this? What do you think about coming from? That's why I say when you're coming from Christianity, when you're coming from that angle, when you're coming from, you're killing another person. Just it's a no. It's a no, right? So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this too. And if we're also talking about religion wise too, is it only Christianity? Um, what does Islam says, all right? So let us know more about this in the comment section. I want to know, your own point of view as usual. You would see me in the comment section because honestly, that is where the video starts, bro. All right, you guys, see you in the next one. Bye.